Hello, grade 5. Welcome back to Social Studies. Today we're going to talk about urban life in the 1820s. So, urban life in the 1820s. The first question, what is urban life? First of all, urban life is living in the city. How people used to live in the city. All right? So, we're going to talk about rich people and poor people. First of all, we're going to talk about rich people. Okay, so where do they live? Rich people actually live in big houses. They have big houses made of stone. And they live in fancy neighborhoods. Fancy neighborhoods. Who are those who live in those fancy neighborhoods? Well, we have three different categories of people. We have first what we call lawyers, les avocats, we have doctors, les médecins, and we have merchants, les marchands. So those are the three categories of people who live in big houses and in fancy neighborhoods. They have a lot of money. But what happens to those who have not that much money? So first, they live in small houses. Small houses. Normally, some of them, or a lot of them, live in the suburbs. So that's a poor neighborhood. And they live close to work or close to the factories. Ils vivent proche du travail. All right. So now, who are those who live in the suburbs who don't have a lot of money? So first, you have you have workers. And we can say that they are unskilled. Unskilled, ça veut dire qu'ils n'ont pas beaucoup de compétences ou beaucoup de savoir parce qu'ils n'ont pas été éduqués comme les personnes riches. So we're gonna put unskilled workers. And you have artisans, les artisans. Something that is very important when you see those two things is that those who live in the city, all right, and especially for those who don't have a lot of money, the houses are very close to each other. So let's look at our houses, close to each other. And in between, entre chaque maison, they're separated by thick stone walls. Elles sont séparées par des murs de pierre très épais. Why do you think that is important? Well, when there is a fire, lorsqu'il y a un feu, let's make a fire. This is my fire. Well, if you have thick stone walls, that means that the fire is not going to expand. Le feu ne va pas commencer à prendre de l'expansion. Les murs de pierre vont permettre au feu de rester juste dans une maison. Okay, something that's very important for two, quelque chose qui est très important pour les deux en 1820, is that in the city, there's no sewage system. So what is sewage? The sewage system, c'est le système des égouts. There's no sewage system. So people used to do what? They used to, well, as you can see here, they throw dirty water on the street. Ils jettent la mauvaise eau ou l'eau qui est sale juste par la fenêtre et l'eau sale va se retrouver dans les rues. So there's no sewage system. So what do you think happens if there's no sewage system? Que penses-tu qui va arriver s'il n'y a pas de système d'égout? Well, a lot of disease, right? People are going to be very, very, very ill. Diseases. All right. Let's talk about rich people more in depth. So, first, where do you think they go? They go to concerts. They go to the theater. And they go dance. And that's pretty much it what they do. Okay, so they go to dance, to the theater, and actually there's something more. They go to the park. Then, what do you think they wear? Well, they wear, first of all, they follow the United Kingdom fashion. Ils suivent la mode du Royaume-Uni. So for men, they wear hats, boots, and long tunics. For women, they wear long dresses, hats with ribbons, so des chapeaux avec des rubans, hats with ribbons. And during summertime, pendant l'été, they go out with umbrellas. Alright, so that's all for social studies this week. Make sure that you continue completing your Constellation de l'Ours and watch the other video about eating local food.